Hello there guys, this is Solid Shepard bringing you another video, and today I'm going to just have some gameplay in the background. Probably going to be my Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku team. Video's not about that though. The video is something I was actually thinking about the other day. I know a lot of people are like, well, they feel like the game's kind of gone downhill, especially on global version. There's a lot of reasons for that, but I just kind of want to talk about my personal reason, and some people might feel the same. I think where the game has lost a lot of the heart, for me personally, is back when I first used to play, before I knew about the ins and the outs, before these metas came out, before like metas were a thing. Really, I used to have fun just putting teams together. You know, you'd summon, you'd get favorite characters, you'd try to find a spot on for the team. Me especially, back before I understood links and everything, I just kind of throw guys on there. Which kind of sucked because key was kind of a problem, and some of the events were like really hard. But it was a lot funner to run, you know. You just kind of put together your own personal team, your own personal squad, and that was really, for me, half the fun of the game. Especially when you start figuring out the key links, and then you start, you know, forming a team together. You know, the leaders were maybe like attack plus 50% for tech types or something like that. And I don't know, it seems like it was more fun. And at the base of it, whenever the metas first came out, I believe it started with Super Vegito. It's hard for me to remember, this is so long ago now. But, you know, whenever those 70% leaders came out, it seemed like a good thing. But as I've noticed, and then they got replaced by 120s, and now on JP, it's, you know, only a matter of time on global, eventually categories are going to take over the, you know, that whole thing. It really restricts you. It's like, it's almost like Bandai has basically said, like, okay, we want you to summon for these cards because basically we want these teams. And with the exception of maybe one or two, you know, rotation, you know, off rotation people that you might throw on there in place of others for key or something. For the most part, 4 to 5 of the 6 slots are usually set. Like, this is what you are going to run. This is what you have to run if you're running this leader, if you're running this team. And it is not really even, it's not really team building anymore. And it's almost gotten to the point where I'll be on a Facebook group and you have people being like, hey, what team should I run? Or they'll show their box and be like, what team should I do for this event? And I really blame that on the metas, because people are so like set on wanting to run that team. That, you know, the team for that meta, it's kind of lost its soul a little bit. Like, there's not really, you get what I'm saying, there's not really like team building anymore. It's like, this is the team you're gonna run, we're gonna throw them on the tech banner leading up to the summon, and then we're gonna throw the other units that you're pretty much gonna need on that banner, and, you know, eventually something else will come out. Like for a fusions team, you know, you're gonna, you know, Fizz Tanks replaces Tech Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks, God Tanks. So there's that right there. You know, so there will be things that happen, but then that'll just be the new unit that you run on that team, basically. And I don't know, like, I feel like metas have kind of, they're good in a way because they've made it where events are more possible. But they're bad in a way because they kind of took the heart and soul of the gameplay aspect, you know, because everyone loves summoning, right? Everyone loves summoning. But the actual gameplay aspect, I feel like they've kind of taken away from it, because it's kind of like, okay, well, you're going to run, okay, so you're running this team. You're running this leader. You're going to need this unit, this unit, this unit, and this unit. And then one or two other units that you could fill in for those last spot or last 2 spots, depending on which team it is. That there's a couple options that you can change and interchange, but not many, and it's going to be your team. So then you go into the game, and it's just an RNG machine. You got to hope for the right colored bubbles to show up, and you're going to pick them based on that. And you gotta hope that you get the right lineup whenever you start it. You know, the little wheel, the rotation. You gotta hope you get the right rotation. And outside of trying to get the rotation right, on the early stages of a fight, everything else is just RNG. It's pretty much just setup, It's, you know, unlike other Dragon Ball games, it's not like you're actively fighting. You're watching an animation, so it's just hope for the right bubbles and then press the bubbles, the color, you know, the color of bubbles, and that's the gameplay. So that's kind of my whole thoughts on it. And the reason why I want to just do this quick kind of video, you know, it's only like 5.5 minutes in right now. It's not a long video. The reason why I wanted to do this though is because I plan on starting a new series on this channel. And I'll either just go through events or I'll do the easiest God Rush mode or Boss Rush mode. God Rush. It might as well be God Rush, but Boss Rush mode. And just kind of throw teams together, like themed teams that are not optimal. They will not be optimal. They will not be something that most people will be running. But it's fun teams to run, right? Because your optimal teams, really, you only have to run them when you're trying to get medals. But there's nothing stopping you from when you're doing the quests, or if you're just running through the easiest mode of I almost said God Rush again, of Boss Rush, you know, just for fun. You know, there's no stamina up. Or just if you're just running something because you're just bored and you're playing the game, there's nothing saying you have to run those optimal teams. So kind of promote getting that back. There's going to be a new, like I said, a new series where I have a couple already lined up in my head that we're going to do. I'm not going to spoil it here, but we have a few, what's the right word for it? Just not optimal teams, not used teams. And if you guys have any ideas for what you would like me to do, like themes, feel free to do it in the comments section of this video or any of the videos where I do these theme teams, these fun, built together, unorthodox teams, custom teams, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. And I really encourage you guys do the same. Like whenever you're not trying to grind medals or do something with a purpose and you're just playing for fun, don't hold yourself to what Bandai's try to set as you're gonna have this. And also, if you are a free-to-play, a newer person, you don't have all the good units and everything, and you're not in a point where you can, you know, beat the events, don't get yourself down. You know, just play some quests, play the older events, maybe for fun. Do the easiest mode of God Rush. You know, I keep on wanting to say God Rush. I don't know why. Do the easiest mode of Boss Rush, and just put together teams that you think would be fun to run, and have fun playing the game. Because I feel like the game has become to the point for a lot of people where it's like you're gonna do it this way, and it's taking a lot of fun out of it. So don't be afraid. Basically what I'm saying is don't be afraid to have fun with this game. It's a game. Don't be afraid to have fun. But at the same time, if you're going to be taking on events, you do want those teams, the optimal teams, because that's what those events are set up for, basically, is for those. But yeah, don't beat yourself down if you got a new unit but you don't have a team that can beat the event to Dokkan Awaken them. You know, that doesn't mean you can't still have fun playing the game. Anyways, I hope you guys look forward to those new things. I keep on saying there's some other stuff on the channel, other video game stuff. I recently finished the main just playthrough of Skyrim, so there'll probably be some fun kind of modded Skyrim videos that will be coming. I got that new Life is Strange, so I'll probably play that. I originally played the original, but then my recordings kind of messed up. So I might play through this, the new one, because it's a prequel, and then do the old one again at some point. Obviously, Hellblade, I gotta continue playing that. There's a lot of good stuff that's coming. I know I haven't been uploading as regularly as I would love to. I've had a lot of stuff personally going on, but I'm definitely trying to get more out. I think what I'm gonna start doing, I've said this before, but I'm about to commit to it. I'm about to start recording on the weekends. When I have time during the week, do some extra videos, so that way I can have a lineup for stuff that's ready to come out every day instead of trying to make a video the day of. So hopefully that'll help also get more regular content for you guys. Anyways, thank you for watching. As always, this has been Solid Shepard, and until next time, I should go.